Welcome to another episode of the APL Spotlight Series. We just have the best and brightest, the coolest back on the show. And actually, I know all the guests are amazing, but Mila Todorova is with us from Hawaii. Mystic, herbalist, guide, and much more. Super sensitive, super plugged in, loves waterfalls, and survived the Hawaiian storm. Not all my guests who have been from Hawaii would be able to hook up right now and get on the internet, sell probably 100,000 people across the islands, or maybe a little bit more, are still out of power. Mila, great to see you again. Aloha.
Hello, Michael. Nice to be here with you again.
Awesome to have you on. And we're gonna just go all over the map with questions today. Look, spirituality is a big industry. It's been a big business for a long time. Some of it is deep, some of it is more through organizations, or you got to go to this country or go to Machu Picchu. There's a big portion of it, though, that's within the journey. And I'll do a NASA astronaut quote, Story Musgrave. Getting out of the comfortable path, that's what exploration is all about. Can you tell us in your own patented way, because you're a pretty good instructor, what is this journey about? A lot of people are doing jobs, 40 hours, 80 hours, 100 hours a week, and then it's rinse, repeat, and they're up here a lot more than they ever would realize. Well, what's the bigger picture?
Hmm. Well, that is a big question you're asking me. And I can feel how I can go many different directions with it. The first thing that came through though, which I normally would like to follow the first thing, like the intuition, as you were asking the question, was what this journey is about exploration. That was the first word that came to me. And what and now I'm just gonna allow for whatever else wants to speak through around this journey and kind of get out of my own way and just feel what wants to be explored. um yes, exploration is, let's tune in because it's a lot here. Aliveness is another thing that's coming through, like life itself, to explore life itself through this body, vessel, temple that we are abiding in, and to to connect with life through the aliveness, through the exploration. To We have all these senses, we have awareness that also we are not just this body, especially when we get silent and when we look, there is somebody looking at the human that is not just the human. We can all touch this in every moment. So there's the awareness, there's the senses, there is the life itself living all around us, and life itself wanting to live through us as well. And exploration is a very spontaneous way of living life. And it's living from the heart instead of living from the mind, where the mind is very much in linear time, past, present, future, the things I gotta do today, my schedule, tasks, just the way we're naturally as humans have operated for a long time. Yet there's this different space of being very present in the moment and living moment to moment of what's in front of us. And that is to say, then we pick up the mind as the tool to take action, while there is this living in the present feels very spacious, very alive, very charged up. And it's takes us into our childlike wonder, just when we were children and we were so much in the present moment. And with wonder, with curiosity. So it brings the sense of curiosity. Exploration is also to be curious. We're exploring here this life, this existence we are in. And it can come from this completely different place that is in the present, that is in awareness, that is also in the senses, that is charged with life and curiosity. So then we don't have so many preconceived beliefs. We don't compare so much from what we've experienced, we don't pick up thoughts of other people. We're just in the emptiness, spaciousness, exploration of the present moment. And this becomes then, we become empty, we become a vessel just of the energy that creates this life that we see in nature, the trees, the birds, the ocean, the turtles, the sun, the rain, everything around nature, Mother Earth is showing us how to be. And we are an extension of her, as we're an extension of the cosmos. We're stardust sprinkled on this planet. And these are our suits that we are buried in. And they contain so much energy. And that energy can continue to be received from the earth as we witness her, from the cosmos as we open to be receptive. And these bodies are meant to be charged with more and more of this energy, which is this aliveness, to become so alive in this body, and to allow for that energy to move and to explore this existence that is the present moment. The present is the gift we're given from life. And our presence pre-sense, before things started making sense and we made them things, before we looked at a tree and named it sequoia or redwood and just sat in front of it and breathed it in and breathed it out and took in the energy that the tree was emanating. So to be in presence before things started making sense, pre-sense, it's to be in that empty, spacious awareness, connection, no beliefs, no ideas, no concepts, just being, the beingness, the openness, the curiosity to discover more of life, to discover something new, to discover what is true, the truth behind what we're connecting with. Be it a tree, be it a person. And to be in this curiosity of exploration and to allow the truth of actually what is in front of us to be revealed. There's no script, there's no past point reference, there's not automatic way of doing things of how we as humans been conditioned to go about our days, and his presence moment to moment and allowing the energy to move. This moment I'm doing laundry, doing dishes, floating. Oh, at this moment I have a creative spark, I write it down. Oh, at this moment I think of a friend or somebody I need to connect to, and then I flow through life, through my day, moment to moment, where it is not so much mind, it is this heart coherence of energy. And then we pick up the tool as the mind and we tend to things, but it's coming from this place, the abiding in presence, the abiding in this energy. And the action is taken from that space, which is spontaneous, it's effortless. Exploration of life, living life truly. This is what I would say about this.
If we can have you step back or sideways without taking any steps at all, describe for us a moment of intuition. So someone who's watching is like, wait a second, how do I get in touch with my intuition? But more, what's it like for you at times? Is it a direct, clear voice? Sounds like Mila. Is it other? Is it a knowing happening beyond words? It's all the above. And also, I'm going to throw an extra one in. You may want to start with this first, but seeing light on trees, other people, and aura while we're doing the interview. When light comes in, whether it's once every decade, every other day, every other hour, make it stop. Describe something for us of the technical nitty gritty, the experience itself, and how it happens for you. It may be many different experiences, but some flavor would be very helpful too.
Mm, we like flavor. Well, first, what is coming around this is that we, each one human, individual, so in this body can experience intuition and their own gifts of how they connect in different ways. Through this, there's so many ways of how we can perceive things and connect with the different senses beyond just the physical, like seeing auras, light, hearing voices, seeing beings, however that is. And yeah, I feel this is all unique. It's kind of like we're these radio stations, antennas that we pick up different frequencies based on what this body is tuning to, and the frequency also that we're meant to emanate. Kind of like we're also our own instrument, that as the instrument gets to be fine-tuned, it naturally plays its song. So bridging that with the exploration of oneself, that brings more of this discovery. And for me, personally, the way I connect a lot is through feeling in the senses in my body, but it's I'm just so deeply in the breath, in the body, that I allow sensation to move through, which to me feels just the energy that is around me, within me. And as I allow it to move through me, it gives me information. And at as I'm in the receptive state, which is very important, I feel, for our gifts and our intuition to be active, is to be in a receptive state, meaning to really get out of our own way of putting down the mind, putting down thoughts, and coming back to what we're sharing about allowance, being present, just being in the allowance of presence to be, for us to be, because we are human beings after all. We're not so much human doings. The doings comes after the being. And this energy, and the way I've been receiving it is coming through information. So for example, it maybe perceive the thoughts. I kind of perceive it as my own voice, but also a higher self voice, you can call it, or I feel my voice and the voice of existence or creation is intertwined and connected, where it is the one. It feels like it's the true voice within me. Before then, the thoughts start coming through. And usually I hear that voice can happen when I am in this spacious, silent presence within, abiding as I'm within my own connection. And I notice if I'm in conversation, for example, with another, as they're sharing something, yeah, something can come really strongly in the moment. And for example, I was being asked the question and the answer arrives before even the question is finished. And it's not like I'm thinking about what to say. I am just, again, receiving already. It comes like as a spark. It's very spontaneous, this energy. Yes, and it's like thoughts, right? It comes like as a thought form or as an information that feels connected to that voice. And the practice for me is to continue to get silent and present, and to follow that current, and not shift out of starting to think, oh, what will be, for example, the best thing to say right now? What will, going into the mind. It's being like, okay, really allowing that intuition, what I was receiving, to come through, and then follow that without knowing what am I going to say next, and trusting that whatever that initial spark came, I just connect with that spark, and then allow it to grow within me as I just allow this beingness, open space vessel to just move the energy through me, through voice, through speaking, for example. Just as an artist playing their music, especially if they're not playing a song that they've been playing for a while. I love being witnessing somebody that just channels in the moment and and improvises. Really, it's improvisation. It's one way to call it. And just, so we are the artists too. Each one of us I see us as this unique art piece. We're really masterpieces. I mean, look at these bodies, and then just the way each person's energy and how they connect with things, how they have their own unique perspective, how they move about life. And then there's this greater way of when somebody really allows their gifts, their essence to come through and to play with this reality, this life, this play that we're in here. Lila is also called, in just this divine play. This is one way to perceive it, right? And when we open this perception, that is the explorative, curious perception, then it connects us to our gifts, which intuition is an innate, always here within all of us. And for intuition is just intuit. To intuit is it's seeing how you're just intuiting, you're tuning in your antenna to the frequency, energy of life itself, of source, of your soul, your higher self. It has so many different names, but really it's just tuning in the channel, intuiting it into your essence, each person's essence, which is, what is the essence? This is again coming back to just as the earth, the cosmos, life itself, connecting with the energy that is present in the moment without the mind, putting down the mind. And from there, the gifts start coming alive, because then this body is more open to receive more of this energy. So for example, there have been moments where I've seen light around objects. And I know people who see a lot of things. Or I've had people in my life that are deeply, they see spirits, they see things coming and going. They see a lot. And currently, my way of seeing has been through feeling, through sensation, through this communication I'm receiving in this way. And so in that space, I start having this whole internal dialogue, a dance, really, internal dance happening within me as I am really tapped into and connecting with the magic of life that is really in every moment if we are to tune in. And it can present itself in many different forms. To me, is actually finding more the magic in the mundane. Because the more it seems like this, the more present we're to this, then the energy keeps expanding and opening, and then we can perceive different layers of this magic, the depths. And that, yes, then the veils can become thinner, of where, yeah, maybe we can see light, we can see auras, we can see, we can hear things. But ultimately, how about also really bringing it into the little moments to moments, and amplifying what's already here.
Let's do exactly that. If it's a pool and we have an Olympic swimmer here as our instructor, let's get you into the pool and get the audience into the pool. But by that, I mean, first of all, over that couch wall, you cannot see or hear the dog snoring. Paisley is asleep right now and snoring away. Luckily, the microphone takes it all away. I had to do that. Her guardian angel is Claire. I'll show one angel photo. There's Claire. So if we want her to tag along on this journey, she's resilience or clarity, whatever you prefer. But this is going to be about flower essence somehow, and energy, and perhaps some light or a lot of light. And then out of it all, we're going to get you going on a combination. We haven't had flower consciousness come in, flower essence, in a long time on the show. It
Mm.
doesn't mean people don't get flowers. You may already start getting flowers right now. I'm going to hold up one angel named Joy. You don't have to share anything out loud. Let her really come in with some beautiful flower energy. We'll say flower power for the audience so you can get a giggle. And just say got it when you've got some beautiful light and consciousness and flower essence coming in.
Mm. Yes, got it.
Okay, and then let's just do one more thing. I'm going to show a little light on my fingers and then go bigger and wider. You might get a flower as an object later, who knows? But you get a dad joke, which of course will be a flower dad joke. We really went heavy on flowers here. This is unplanned. What's the only flower found on the human face? Tulips, but also iris.
Oh.
Exactly. Okay. Now, let angels and the universe and Divine Mother and Gaia and everybody, the whole kit and caboodle, help here. Just see a little filament. Oh, and I'm supposed to say one more frequency. I totally forgot. Topaz, so or aquamarine or both. So like topaz, light, aquamarine, just like we'll make it fun, extra fun. So topaz, flower essence, angels, a whole galactic mix. And luckily, it's like hanging right there. Okay. So here comes a little bit of light. Breathe, breathe, breathe. No triota. Everyone can see with their heart at home. And just what color are you seeing as a little stream of light between my fingertips?
Blue, navy blue.
Okay. And then I'll go wider. Ask angels your favorite figures or have your favorite figures just step in and surprise you. They can make an object in the light. You don't have to share what it is, but if you're getting it, just at least say yes.
Yes.
Okay, and if you want to share what it is, and ask for jazzercise, ask for it to be jazzed up. So like maybe topaz is flowing in, aquamarine, let Mother Hawaii come in, make a floral arrangement for you. Even a bird flies by, a hummingbird made out of light. Are you getting more now?
Well, yeah, I'm having my own experience with that. It's kind of geometrical and
Oh, good, beautiful. And any extra colors coming in? If you don't mind me saying the words topaz and aquamarine again, I'm sorry.
well, that's the only colors that are coming in, yes.
And then if you don't mind it going over to your room, I mean, this is all for you. So have it come into your field. You're outstanding in your field with your sunflowers. We have to do another
Mm.
flower joke. Okay. I'm going to stop and be able to sit down now. But out of all that, something should have arisen that gets us into the pool and gets you talking as a pro swimmer here. So flowers, the universe is bright and shiny. It's infinite. It's in you and around you. Mila, tell us more. This is not an easy interview, but you're doing great.
Well, you keep bringing flowers, and I'm just having all these connections with flowers, and what's coming up is I just want to yeah share this experience I just had recently. I went to the Haleakalā mountain here. I've been feeling really going there for sunset, and there's something so symbolic about going on the mountain. Just you're above the clouds, the elevation, your higher perspective, open energy, fresh air. There's just so much there. And I was really being called to it. And I finally went on the new moon solar eclipse day. It was the day for it, and I started driving there, and it was the biggest and brightest rainbow I've seen so far here in Hawaii. And just greeting me on my drive there, and went to the mountain and went off in my own trail and explored above the clouds. The most beautiful sunset, probably my top five sunsets I've ever seen in my life. And then at night, the stars, there were so many shooting stars that night, with the solar eclipse and the new moon. And it was just so much energy. And I started driving down in the middle of the night. It was late down the mountain. And as I'm driving down on one of the side of the road, all of a sudden I see this table with dahlias, buckets of dahlias. And let me tell you, I've been calling in dahlias in my field. I felt them in the last couple weeks prior to, maybe I would say a week prior. It's like, oh, it's dahlia season. I really would love some dahlias in my life, in my room, because they're just so beautiful, and their geometry and their shape, it just takes you in. And and here they were on the side of the road in the middle of the night, and it just had a little sign by donation. Look at them. They're just it's like the flower of life, the how many different
And
things you can see in a dahlia.
it's the one that when it's done blooming, you take the flower and the inner base underneath is where all the seeds are. Like petals, I think on the inside. I think dahlias, that's where you get the seeds. They're like little flakes almost underneath by the stem. And when they dry, that's what you throw out to get the new flower
Oh,
plant.
interesting. I actually didn't know that because I've only worked with the bulbs. And then I've planted dahlias before at a place I lived, and they kept blooming they continue to bloom all these years, still there. I know I've planted them through the bulbs. I don't know
Okay,
about
so
the
maybe it's bulbs.
seeds.
And I was thinking of the other one that hold on, we keep talking, keep going.
Yes, so here they were on the side of the road in the dark, just a little, like in a few buckets, so many of them, and just saying by donation. So I picked quite a few, and I've had them in the last week in different, in my room, in the bathroom. I spread them out on different places, my altar. And I just love being around flowers, having flowers at my in my space, because they just hold such frequency of beauty, of this reminder that a flower, look at it, it's just being. It's just
That's what
ah
I was thinking you were talking about at first, because those
mm,
are they're starts with the
wow.
C. I forgot, but I take flower photos. Those are all my
Oh
flower photos.
God, look at these. Wow. Gotta print those out
I
and they're
put
like
one, I
art.
think I have two flower books out. I never advertise it on the show. So folks at home, besides like, subscribe, share, comment, and what have you enjoyed about Mila's sharing with us so far? Pick up a flower book on Amazon,
Wow,
Bicolor Iris.
these are beautiful,
But here, I'll
Mark.
put one up for you to listen to the consciousness of here. We'll do morning glories, but pink for you.
Oh,
And
the,
close your eyes, have morning glory consciousness come in.
mm,
And feel like you're getting one in the hair. Let an angel, maybe Min, Mother Hawaii-ish, oceany angel. She'll put, maybe it's a hibiscus she's putting in your hair. It doesn't matter. She'll put
mm,
something in your hair.
mm,
But how can we all slow down to smell the roses to keep the flower motif going?
mm. I feel it comes back to this presence with oneself, which is like having such love and care with oneself. Here we are, we're always in with this person that is here in this body. How can we be our best friend, our beloved? Everything that we look for, how can we nourish ourselves, take care of ourselves to feel good and to know that, to notice what feels good and healthy, what are the things that bring us joy and connection and nourishment, and to be more of this, to do more of this. And when we're present with oneself and we have the self-love and care, we can help but slow down for the things that matter, for the things that bring a little sparkle in our eye or make us smile. Because life is so precious. We don't know how much we each have in this body, and we see people come and go, places, everything comes and goes. So when we remember how precious life is and the impermanence, life, death, what is that? It's just transition into something else. But it's really the impermanence that it's here always. And when we remember to that this life is so precious, we can live it more fully. It's like the more connected we're with death, with impermanence, the more connected we can be with life and live it. It's, it's here. Everything is here for us to awaken to this remembrance.
I'll read an old and favorite quote, kind of from India, but I'm sure an American said it, but whatever. People have heard this one before, I think. And then we'll have you randomly, and this is going to happen probably the second I say it. So we're going to still try to wait, but let it come in now. Let a particular flower essence, a smell, amazing olfactory experience come in, and just say hello. Maybe it's a flower you forgot about, but an old India kind of expression. A mind that is fast is sick. A mind that is slow is sound. A mind that is still is divine. And I've always loved that one. Did you already get the flower coming in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jazz.
Oh, beautiful. And then I'm gonna sit still and try to really go still. And I'm gonna try to flare my energy out. I'll think of an old bodyboarding surf experience in Florida or Nantucket. And then, if you don't mind, allow for some physical seeing of light. If not, that's okay. But you can get an angel or a galactic being or somebody to touch you on the back, maybe center of your back, and light you up as well. So you got two things at once. The mind can't focus on both. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
pick one and maybe bat down the volleyball on the other. It doesn't matter. One quick dad joke, just I'll tell everybody how I got all my dad jokes. It was back at botany school in Mumbai, India. I double majored in cloning and hide and seek. I never finished the program. I had to take a year off to find myself. Cloning, hide and seek. I had to walk back into the store the next day and ask for that joke to be explained to me 5 years ago. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna, and if folks at home want to hit pause, I don't think pause. Pause could work. Feel, see something energetically around me. And Mila, are you getting a lot of light, a little bit of light, or feeling it more than seeing it?
Yeah, it's both. I'm seeing it and feeling it.
And what colors are you seeing or color?
It's a glow. It's more so that I'm seeing all around your body, like an external, just wrapped around the edges of your body. And it's light, white, white light.
And I'm going to put up Charlotte, and she's going to give you something private, but then a great topic for you to go right into. And she might have been Nefertiti in ancient Egypt. At the very least, she brought compassion to the Egyptians somehow as an angel. But they can show up in other ways. Have her bring something very special for you. It doesn't have to be words. That's the least exciting thing, English, but it's not bad. And she does have an Orion background. So if you want a more of a galactic piano notes here, you can get that instead. Okay. Yeah. So where do you want to take us?
Where would I want to take this? Let's see. Well, so far from what we've explored, I feel hmm. Oh, how about what's coming is just to be in practice, in a way of just sharing experience right now, because words can point to things and they can maybe reveal things to us, and it's also to just come to being able to just share real time what presence is, stillness of the mind, and what helps me share this with you and be in this space with you is to come to the breath that is breathing through me in every moment. And I just deepen into this breath and give it space. It can be into my belly to drop in this breath and spaciousness, or bringing it into my heart and feeling how I can move this breath. The breath can pause a certain place in my body or just pause, or I can direct it and move it places in my body and start feeling deeper myself. And this is an invitation for us to feel ourselves deeper when we can just drop in into the now moment and slow down. And when my attention and focus is on the breath and the feeling and the sensation in the body, I just drop the thoughts. So if something comes as a thought, I just come to the breath and I feel how this breath, it just brings this spaciousness. It's almost like goes into the thought and just dissolves it. So I direct this breath wherever it needs, wherever, if it's in the body or in the mind, whatever spaciousness is needed, whatever nothingness is needed, just stillness, nothing. It just dissolves. And coming into the stillness of the mind is to come into nothing. No thing. And in this no thing, there's everything. There's the aliveness of this moment. And the breath, the focus, the attention helps to regulate and balance and remove what's not needed or it gets in the way to be connected, to be in the presence. So breath, focus, attention. If there's a thought, dissolving, releasing, letting go. Unless it's a thought of inspiration. You can feel the difference when there's a thought that's healthy, that's inspiring, that's creative, or if there is just a thought that is not so nice or beneficial or helpful, or brings rigidity or tightness or constriction or limitation. So may the thoughts we have be creative, and may they be expansive for our lives. And whenever something comes up, can come back to the breath. It's this simple. The breath is always here. And then directing the breath with attention, being attentive in a caring way, loving way to our human, to our being, not rigidity of bringing the breath and just tending in a caring way to breathe deeper, to connect deeper within oneself. And to trust the alchemy we can bring forth with our presence. How powerful we are. Our thoughts create our reality. Our perception, at least, our experience. Our perception creates our experience. So in presence, we can have a clear perception. We can have inspired, curious, open, explorative perception. And we're always here with oneself. And the deeper we breathe, we're connected. The more we can allow, the more this, what is already here, can reach us, which is our gifts, our intuition, the magic we carry, the magic to experience ourselves more fully and to explore.
I have another photo for you. It's a blow up, but I don't want to say which one. I think I remember. I think you're going to know exactly which flower this is. It's probably the most obvious one. But it's a pretty photo, and I'll have you feel into it. If you could just come out with just a few words afterwards, but here's the photo.
Mm.
And you're definitely feeling it. Yes?
Mhm.
Good, good. And at home, you guys can catch the smell of roses or tulips or something else. Just ask angels to make it nice or the universe, whatever your favorite language is. It's got to be your way. This is like the 1980s Burger King commercial. Have it your way. Just be in your heart, let go, and allow, no triota. Always try Archangel Gabriel. They're not contradicting each other. It's not about words. And what are you getting, Mila, for all of us as a few words from this photo?
Mm. 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 Being in your essence to release your aroma into the world.
Oh, and here's the original, actually. I didn't realize I had it. I forgot that I had it. Um, let's make sure I got a good one. Okay, here's the original. Yeah.
It's incredible, Michael.
Yeah, I
I mean,
took that
there's
like
so much there. It took me on a journey. I wanted to go inside of it, into the womb and the void. I wanted to
oh,
swirl around the light and the silky petals. Oh, it's divine. You need this big frame photo. I would have that above my bed.
and while you were talking, I had a piece of paper. There's a stack that I grab for every taping, and I use the clipboard or my notebook to kind of be the base of the stack because there's another stack of papers that I
Mm.
don't need. Answers from Angels, I'm never going to bring that stuff up on the show. But there were a few pieces of paper that had ducked under and haven't been grabbed for over a year. So I had this piece of paper sitting here that literally had, if you want more love, be more love. Practice, practice, practice until you don't have to practice. And you were talking about practice, and I'm looking down, I'm looking at you, and I'm like, you're saying half of what's here. Shine, um,
Mm.
let go a little more. This isn't about words, your details, your life story, what happened to you, and so on. It's just
Mm.
being and releasing and the rest. Okay,
Mm.
one more flower photo to transition.
Mm.
And here's the flower photo. I still know I have. I'm trying to find this purple. Oh, I got it right here. Okay, good. There's double. I don't know what to call the color. It's like a deep blue, little touch of purple, morning glories with some
Mm.
dewdrops, and they're both portals. If you can let one be serious, not trying to sound too serious, the other Orion, Andromeda, Pleiades, your call. Here's Charlotte. She'll be your ambassador plus Joy. They'll each one handle the left and the right portal. Now, the deal is, yeah, good. It's going to work. The deal is you've got a left side and a right side. I don't know if it's the brain, the body, what, you have two hands. If you could quietly put two hands up, so you're going to get two experiences at once. Whoa. It's like peanut butter and chocolate, but you're going to get a beautiful Reese's, or let's go designer chocolate from Tokyo. Okay. Here are the two photos of two morning glories with a lot of
Mm.
light.
Mm.
And let the angels handle the details. And then Big Mila, Universal Mila as well. Everyone at home, if you want to breathe extra 1 millimeter through the lips, whatever, open, breathe. But if you're a professional nose breather, do it that way. Again, it's got to be your way, and you'll have the volume turned up on you big time. Feel it up and down your back, the Kundalini Highway Express. Each chakra is already pretty open and full, but you can have not overcharging, but even greater alignment. That's the expression I was looking for. And have something magical happen, special, extra. And you can feel swirls on each palm, like a template of light. Each one has a different meaning. And it doesn't have to be today you have to do any discovery. It can just happen on a hike or dream time. And Mila, we'll have you close out the show with whatever way you want to, wherever you want to take us. You're the tour guide for today. Whoop. And that was a timer. So we'll do it that way. What did you get first of all? Did you feel it? Feel it?
I felt it, felt it. So much light came through me in my body, in my heart, and so much beauty and blue and so beautiful.
Mm.
It's 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 like opening to receive the beauty of life, and flowers are such an expression of this. And it's like I'm receiving myself as I receive the flower, and it's this communion, it's this infinite way of giving and receiving that is so simple.
Mm.
It's and I love the note you shared, because it's like I feel like that's my slogan: be the love you want. How can I be the love I want, the love I seek? How can I just be everything I want? And how for that to just be in this human being, how for that energy of love to emanate and be explored and circulated within this human being, and how love is all that is for me. Beauty is love.
Mm.
It's the same. It's the same energy that I feel when I feel love and when I connect with beauty, when I take in the essence of a rose or get lost in her petals or intoxicated. Just to me is love itself. There's no separation. And this is all here. And yeah, my prayer for all of us is to let go and give ourselves in.
Mm.
Let us be taken by beauty. Let us be taken by love, because this is who we are. And just, just let it be. Oh, and mm, it is so simple. We gotta let go. We got to come to this presence of right now. What would it take?
Mm.
And then to lean in and let go and connect.
I'm going to show some cloud photos. I might have misspoken. I might only have one flower book out. I can't remember. It's either one or two, but I have two cloud books out, I think is the two. I'll show some cloud photos. Um, hold on. I don't know if I can do it as well.
Mm,
But what I'll do is blow up just a couple.
mm,
It goes on and on and on. But
the best.
here's one.
Wow, come on.
So I
Oh,
try to do it so that it looks like you're up at the
woo!
International Space Station.
Yes.
It's really flipped. So the yellow is the sunrise, and then you flip it upside down, and it gives you an outer space look.
Yeah, I feel him in the cosmos. Absolutely.
So
It's
that's the
incredible.
theme of the. I lied. There's a bonus round right now. You got extra time. Charlotte's got a. It just popped in at the last second. Charlotte's got an insight on your present lifetime of
Mm,
all the different past concurrent lifetimes. How do I say this? You have a particular ingredient, a strong flavor, a strong influence coming in from maybe a concurrent past life or some part in the galaxy or maybe Gaia, Mother Earth, somewhere. Hear from Charlotte. You don't have to share it out loud, but hear what you brought in with you and signed up for to have as a massive influence. It could be Atlantis. It could be, what am I supposed to say? Pleiades, Andromeda, this, that. You might just have a huge chorus of light beings cheering you on that are all about the essence of Earth. But make sure you get a good, surprising, you're like, whoa, that's cool. And I'll see if I can find one more cloud thing that's fun. Oh, I got it. Okay, here's your cloud.
These colors.
And what can you share about oh, and this is the version I meant to do. A little more character
Mm.
without all my I've got a hummingbird feeder reflecting in the glass there. Um, okay, what are you
Mm.
getting in terms of what you are comfortable at a cocktail party, a barbecue? Everyone's around you is spiritual, they've let go, they've connected to all there is, they're chill. What would you publicly share about connections coming through you that you signed up for ahead of time as a reminder, not necessarily the first part of life, but definitely now it's coming through and you're like, whoa. It's like, and I'll do another one of the Fordisms. It's kind of like the third rail from the subway, the metro in New York, in that it's a powerful rail. It's a flow through you that it's not your first time. You've got an influence coming in. Did you get a specific little tidbit that you can share out loud? If not, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's coming through is the shadow
Ooh.
and light
Oh.
and the 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 dance, the convergence of it, meaning we really gotta love the shadow. We gotta meaning to understand the shadow that is part of us. It's who we are in order to blossom, to bloom, and to bring the shadow and light together so they can converge, they can come together. And that's the union. That's yes. And then it's I see the rainbow, which is the rainbow light body of we are the rainbow. We are all the colors. And if we deny one color, we won't be complete and whole. See, wow, this looks like a butterfly. It's like nature force. We are all of that. Like this light wouldn't exist without the shadow. This is what creates beauty. This is what creates everything. Yes, it's oh my God, the clouds.
Again, you flip. I can't freeze the screen to do the flip because it'll flip. But if it works, if it's the morning where you're like, oh my God, it feels like I'm up there looking down, you saved
Mm,
yourself a helicopter, airplane ride, and a drone, and you can
right,
take it from Earth.
that's right. Yeah, it can be the sky, it can be the ocean, the water is so deep, so deep.
Exactly. Okay, last act. If you could put your hand out to Hawaii right now, or Galactic, or Angels, or just all your Amakua, your loving cheerleaders, let them inspire you with just maybe it's a mantra, maybe it's a yantra. I don't even know what that is. A mudra for sure. Light all around you and a few words. This is less about words, more about you're getting just a beautiful, like, it'd be kisses on the cheeks, but it's all over your field and a lot of love. And you're definitely closing out the show now. And a reminder for folks at home, we're at the 3+ year mark. Definitely shout. People are having experiences on the shorts. They get to see angels, hear angels, smell sage, wherever they are in the world. Hit pause on those. I do them really quick, but it's implied. You're supposed to hit pause. Like if you're looking at a photo, it goes away in about a second. Don't keep playing it over and over again. Hit pause. Um, and everyone has a big heart, so it's up to you to do your own exploration, as Mila was reminding us. No try, no pressure when it feels right. You're the only one who can take your own steps. Okay, Mila, I bought you as much time with that PSA. What'd you get for us?
Um, mm, very simple, really. I am present.
Wait, I interrupted with my snarky laugh. Okay, I
That's right.
am what?
See, see, so good. That was perfect. Because
Was it I
after
am
that, I
snarky
am.
laugh or I am
After
love?
that, comes so much, can come so. I am presence. I am presence. I am presence.
And Mila, you are. I mean, this is a very special high vibe recording we just are completing. And whoa. So at home, thank you very much to all of you. And thank you for making this show possible. But Mila, thank you for being just an absolutely sparkly, divine guest. Incredible. And thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the rainbow you are.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Hmm.